So we are no longer on Angel Island. We are on the Death Egg, and that looks very much like the power core from the Death Star from Return of the Jedi. Just noticed things you notice later in life. Go up here, and this level is very hazard, dangerous, very dangerous with the hazards. The enemies are not so dangerous. A lot of the enemies in the game, for that matter, are not dangerous with the insta shield. Like what I just did there. Sorry about that. I had to pause it. You gotta love the freaking advertising. Egg brand metal. Egg brand this. Egg brand that. This way. You would think, like, I wonder if Robonik's whole name was Dr. Ivo Egg Robotnik. I mean, I know it's Ivo Robotnik, but still, like, Dr. Ivo Egg Robotnik. That's going to be a thing now. Dr. Ivo Egg Robotnik. Yeah, that's a mouthful, but still. Okay, let's go this way. As long as you follow the path, you're not going to get lost. It kind of looks like I'm lost, but I'm not. Let's go this way. Actually, Tails, what do you? Oh no, we can't go up that way. There's nothing up there. Never mind. Tails is like, ah! Okay, let's go ahead and go up, Tails. Thank you. Oh man, this track's so good too. The boss is freaking a pain though. I hate the boss in this. It's a boss from Sonic Mania, but not nearly as bad. But it's still very annoying. You know, I wonder where Robonik got all the funding to build this thing. He couldn't have just like gotten all this like off like north side island, west side island, and then like freaking Angel Island. I'm willing to bet he had to take a loan at like somewhere. That's the only thing that makes sense. Hey, can you explain what you're going to do with this loan, Mr. Dr. Ivo Egg Robotnik? I want to build a Death Egg, you know, like the Death Star, but it has my face on it. And it's going to allow me to take over the world. So can I borrow like $1 trillion? I shouldn't probably allow this, but done. Oh, thank you, man. I'll let you live and be in the Eggman Empire. I can imagine that conversation going something like that. Anyways, let's continue on. This section, to get out, you have to hit all 6 of these things and make them red. So you just gotta be a little bit careful and just predict where they are. Ooh! Actually, did Tails do that all by himself on that side? I think he did, because I heard the ding. Tails, I love you. Thank you, buddy. Let's go this way. Keep going. Now these little tracks right here, some of them you don't need to go in. Like this one you have to go in, but some of them you don't. Jesus, why did I do that? And they just eat up time, and it's kind of annoying. This one I don't have to do, so I'm not going to do it. Because sometimes they'll go in a very roundabout way, and it's just why? Like, why did you go that way? It makes no sense. Woo! Okay, let's go here, and we're at the boss. And I will try to do this one legitimately, even though it will involve me probably losing all my freaking rings. It's all about taking your time. That was close. So the pattern is just as such. He'll go ahead and make those balls spread out, and then that's your opportunity to jump at the eye and use an instant shield to make it. If you don't use the instant shield, you may not make it all the way across safely. So you have... Oh shit, I lost my marks. And also take your time, that's the most important thing. When you hit the eye, he will speed those platforms up. So just be very careful. I freaking hate this boss so much. And I'm over here doing it like the legit way. Normally I just take the hit and just use my invincibility right away. Like this. Because I'm a boss like that. Sonic's just, I don't care. Tails, why'd you do that? Because I want to get the boss level done with Sonic. Woo. And it's done. Let's see here. Let's get that over here. Woo. And that's the end of Death Egg Act 1. Alright. If only Sonic had not been on that platform, this would all been over and Dr. Eggman had been victorious. But we get the awesome picture of the Earth in the background, which I don't see any landmasses, so I guess we're over the Pacific Ocean, maybe. But I don't know, it's so simple, but I like it. I love that background. I want to keep the electric shield because there is electric grounds and I don't want to get electrocuted. There we go, watch over that missile. It's a little bit wonky because you're looking at Sonic from upside down. Because I have the electric shield, the electric shocks will not hurt me, so that's very nice. But those missiles absolutely, dang it. So jumping this teleport, it'll drop you back down to a lower floor and it'll put us in the right path. Or I guess the right orientation, I guess. No! Okay, there we go. Nope, not hitting me. We're definitely not getting the water shield. What? Okay, now we're definitely getting the water shield. Which made me into a liar. Why, Tails, why didn't you, like, I'm weightless, Sonic! You already knew what I was gonna say? Yeah! Oh, jeez. Okay, this way. That is so weird. I still like doing that. It's very weird. Let's go and grab those. And Knuckles doesn't get the Death Egg Zone. Only Sonic and Tails get the Death Egg Zone. I don't know about Amy. I'm sure Amy gets it too since she's kind of like a Sonic clone, but I don't know. Or hey, you want me to do an Amy game? Then let me know, and I might do an Amy game. Who knows? I probably could have got those rings back too. Hopefully that is... Nope, it's the gambling stage. Oh darn. Let's see. I'll do one more. Watch me like lose all my rings with the Robonik ones. Okay, I'm not pushing my luck a third time. The R's will reverse the rotation. I'm sure I didn't need to say that, but I wanted to say it anyways. Whee, let me out of here. It's a nice little recycle of like Sonic 1 levels. The Robonik televisions, don't hit them because you'll take damage, obviously. Over here, go down here. Let's go ahead and hit this. Whee! And we get up right in. It's very awesome. Ow. Okay, I could have jumped over that. So this one, you're going to see it just goes a roundabout way just to go to the right. Whee! Dang it, I thought I was going to jump. Or I thought I was going to shoot early. Whee! Okay, let's go this way. And this is actually a different path. If we had gone to the right at the very beginning, I think we'd get a different path, I believe. This way, go this way, jump, jump. Not trying to get electrocuted. This way, hit the switch, reverse gravity. I wonder like how Robonik figured that out. Like, hey, let's just make the switch that reverses the polarity of gravity. Quickly, 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 get up there. Oh god, that was close. Go. Nope, not dealing with you. Not dealing with you badniks. This way, I think this one is... I'm gonna hang up on one. Yes, now you're gonna mess with it. Whoop. Whoop. There we go. And that probably was faster than just going through the thing. No! There we go. So I was like, I'm gonna go this way. And I don't have to probably say it, but there are no giant rings in this level that I know of. But if there is, please correct me. But I don't think there is. Because I think by this point, since you already saw the Hidden Palace Zone, maybe that might be why. I don't know. But I don't see how there's giant special rings in Robonik's Death Egg Zone that like translates to, oh hey, this will take us back here. Which I guess they would have to change the background because we've already gotten the Death Emerald. the Master Emerald. So if you got all the emeralds at this point, you're guaranteed to get the best ending and to get to the final boss in the final zone of the game. And that tradition starts with this game, actually. So since we have the Thunder Shield, I'm not going to worry about it. I'm just going to go on here, grab all this, and then we'll get to our first boss fight of the Death Egg Zone. So this boss is a little bit tricky, because you can't hit it. It will use these bouncing things and we cannot hit it at all. But it will launch these little things that remind me of like Kitu's little turtles that have the spiny shells, I guess. When it hits it, it will launch like these little spikes that's in its shell. If you want to flip them around, oh, I'm gonna get alright. Then you have to spin dash into if they're stuck into the like that. And whew, Tails like, oh, I'm confused, Sonic. I think after a while they do blow up. So yeah. Let's go ahead and get them to come up. Do that. And we should get another one. Nope. The original one, I don't remember them speeding up. So that's pretty cool in a way. Oh. So it's just a matter of like timing. But with that, we defeat that boss. And then we will go fight the second boss. What could the second boss be? If you die to this boss, you don't get rings, so be aware of that. It's a new Death Egg Robo. Jeez. And we get the big arm music slash what I call malicious fingers. And God bless the person who made this amazing track. So he's made cheese the first phase, get in the middle, and spin dash. He'll do a lot of damage to the fingers. So this boss has 3 phases. This is the first phase. I can just see him like 2 fingers. I'm trying to think like he's shooting a finger with like the one finger, and he shoots the finger with the other finger. It'd been nice to see Robonik like in the cockpit with the eye. So with this one, you have to hit the nose. When you hit the nose, it exposes the Master Emerald, and then you can hit it. You'll shoot a fireball from the nose. And then, oh shit! Well, boy. And then once you hit the Master Emerald enough times and avoid the lasers and the flaming breath, you'll take the Death Egg Robo down. And Robonik will make one last attempt to try to steal the Master Emerald away. And this we can find do damage to the egg mobile. It's kind of tricky. You gotta like time your speed and all that, but like I said, you don't get no rings if you die. So the first time is your best chance to get through it the easiest way. But it's not that bad. Let's do it again. Almost died right there. Just stay in the middle, spin dash, and let go, and Sonic will do a lot of damage at once. I'm flicking you off, Sonic! That was close. Oh, Jesus. Okay, let's try this one more time. When the light starts shining, that's your cue to jump. That Tails, help me out here. There we go. Wait a little bit, so breathe, hit the nose. There we go, pick it out. That was close too. I'm very much a risk taker right now. I guess because I don't have no rings. Yeah, I fixed my Death Egg last time with Sonic. Let's see if you can get me to run away now, or take the emerald away from me. I try not to reach max speed because if you hit the wall, so to speak, while you jump, you tend to lose a lot of speed. So with that, we defeat Eggman. The Death Egg is going down, and we saved the world. Or did we? Nope, we didn't. He still has the Master Emerald. We gotta chase after him. And this is Hypersonic. Now, I didn't change the Hypersonic, but Hypersonic can speed up in a direction if you double tap the jump button, so it kind of acts as a double jump. On this one, you're actually flying, and you're on a timer, quite literally, with your ring count. The ring count will decrease to 0, and if it does, you die. There's no way for you to survive because there is no ground. Nothing will hurt your ring count but time. So make sure you avoid all these missiles because they do slow you down, and you need to get rings. For every 1 second is 1 ring, so you want to make sure you got all these rings. And the meters don't hurt you, they just slow you down. So just don't freak out if you hit some meters, but don't hit too many because they do slow you down. Okay, so now we get to this lovely machine. You can't hurt it, but you can lure the missiles towards it to do damage. And that's what I'm doing. And the first time you do this, it might be easier just to slowly guide the missiles, but when you have so many seconds, because of your ring count, you have to feel like you're rushing. So here we go. So guide the missiles towards it. And after enough missiles, it will blow up, and then we will go to the last phase of the boss, and we just gotta chase after it and keep bouncing into it. This phase isn't that bad either. To me, that first phase is the hardest phase, unless they change this phase up. And all you gotta do is just keep button mashing A and you get right next to it and you don't even give them a chance. But if you go from the low end, they'll shoot little, like, bombs, grenades. If you come up from the top, they'll shoot, like, these giant bombs at you. And really, all I'm doing is I'm just holding right. I'm holding right and I'm overtaking you. But if you just keep button mashing A, you'll just speed the freak up, like, really, really quick. And with that, we beat the game. It's not a hard game at all. That's not a hard final battle, for a matter of fact. Oh man, this track. This is the original ending theme in Sonic 3, and I'm so glad they brought it back in here. It's better than Sonic 3 and Knuckles ending theme, but that one was great too. Man, God, this game is so nostalgic. So freaking nostalgic. Man, I don't even want this game to end. Got so much stuff I would like to say about it, but with all great things, they have to end, unfortunately. So, Sonic and Tails are going to deliver the Master Emerald back to the Angel Island, and with Angel Island has that Master Emerald on it, it actually floats. The only reason I think that Angel Island was on the ground originally, before the Master Emerald was taken, I think the Death Egg was weighing it down, I think. But with the Master Emerald returned, it floats once again. And that's pretty cool. I always thought this was really cool. And that was before Chrono Trigger. Once I found out about Chrono Trigger and the Island of Zeal, oh man. I something about floating islands I love. The mystical nature of it. But Knuckles is like, hey, these guys aren't too bad. I like them. They'll be my friends. I'll probably go and punch them again one day. With that, that is the end of Sonic 3 and Knuckles. By God. Oh man. What can I say? Everything's been amped up by 10 for the most part. I would say everything's been amped up by 10 or by at least a 5. The gameplay, the music, the sprite work, the design of the levels, the sprite work. And even though I don't like this Sonic sprite as much as Sonic 1, 2, and CD, I still do like it. I just like the way Sonic 1 and 2's and CD sprite looked a little bit more. But the levels, some of the levels in this game are some of my favorite. Some of the music in this is my favorite in the series. And what a way to close out the Sega Genesis cycle for Sonic. I mean, there's still the Sonic Spinball, but we won't talk about that. But what a way to close out like the platform and legacy of Sonic on the Sega Genesis. I mean, they still had the Sega Saturn, they still had the Sega Dreamcast with the Adventure series, but man, this right here was such a high note on the series as a whole. And I guess there's one more game to talk about, and that was Sonic 3D Blast. And that game I liked, but not nearly as much as this for sure. But oh man, everything about this game so much. The memories, everything from my childhood. Just every time I play this game, it just floods back to me. From hearing Ice Cap Zone for the first time, Flying Battery Zone for the first time, getting through that dreaded freaking part in Carnival Night Zone, figuring that out thanks to my brother, all that stuff, man. Like, it just all flowed back to me, and this is why I love this game so much. This is the game I could probably play once a week, and I would never get tired of it, honestly. Some levels I don't like, but every single Sonic game has those levels that you don't exactly love or like, but the good definitely outweighs the bad in this one. And special thanks to all these amazing programmers, sound people, game designers, because this game definitely defined my childhood growing up. And I thank you so much, Sega and Sonic Team, for making this amazing game. And I will catch you, wonderful folks, on the next exciting part of Feel Too Real Let's Plays. Let's see what happens. Oh, we get Sonic 3 and Knuckles. And Amy's there. Amy wasn't there originally, but very, very cool. So I'll catch you, wonderful folks, on the next part of Feel Too Real Let's Plays. And if you like this, please like it. If you want to comment, please comment. And please subscribe if you want to. And if you watched all the way to this part, I thank you for that. And I'll catch you folks on the next one. Later and bye.